Hello, it's me again, your friendly neighborhood ogre, Omug. Hi. Last time on Taverns and Caverns, the Purest Fires and I were tasked to investigate the shores of Lake Norono, near Kaori village. According to Priestess Mizuno Amari, many of the villagers have reported possible sightings of Yaksha. Stupid Yaksha, I do not like. But upon investigating the shores, we decided to take a few of the boats out into the water. I don't know why, but Roroi decided to take a boat by himself. Not the very smartest thing he has ever done. No. And not too long after, we were attacked by the nasty underwater Yaksha that nearly beat the bloody pulps out of all of us. Roy passed out like 4 times. I have never seen that happen to someone in one battle. I feel really bad, but he survived it, so it is funny. That does not mean I will not joke about it with him though. So funny, Roroi. But after defeating the Yaksha, we enjoyed a nice evening of rest. Now though, I must go my separate way, while the others visit the Amiwa Ruins next. I hope that they return safely. Episode 72, A City of Ruin.
All right, welcome back to another exciting episode of Taverns and Caverns, everyone. This is your Dungeon Master HaphazardDM. And before we get started with our session today, I just want to throw another reminder for those that listen to our lovely podcast. Thank you to everyone that has continued to support Taverns and Caverns. We have recently noticed we've had a large upscale in downloads in the last couple of weeks, daily downloads, and it has been something that has really skyrocketed. So we are appreciative to every single one of you listeners that have downloaded our episodes and have continued to stick with us. But before we really get started, I also wanted to throw a reminder out. Definitely be sure to check out the Taverns and Caverns Patreon that we have. We have some fun side stories that have been released on our Patreon and some fun side content that not only myself, but a couple of other members of Taverns and Caverns have put together for many of you to use in your own personal D&D campaigns or even your podcast. If it's something you also do, if you'll ever want to run your own podcast, there's some fun content that you can use in your campaigns. So definitely be sure to check it out. I'm sure you will love the content. The side stories in the content have several members of our crew, the OG crew, that partake in it. So if you like Cat & Co. and you're currently liking season 2's characters, definitely check that out. But last time on Taverns and Caverns, our party did some battle with some water-based Yaksha in the middle of Lake, or I don't want to say the middle, the shores of Lake Norono, after the priestess Amari had asked them to investigate the shores in the town that they're currently in. And what did we find out? That there were some Yaksha hiding in the shadows. I forget who it was, but a couple of the players were able to spot some eyes staring at them from within the water. And from what I remember, Roroi got his ass whooped, and he went unconscious, according to Rob, 4 times.
Figured you would.
So let that be a lesson to Roroi Royce to not jump on a boat by himself, thinking that he is going to be able to do water combat with water Yaksha. But
hey, life is a lesson to him.
You live and learn. Hopefully, luckily he lived and learned and not died and learned. So he could be waking up right now next to, like, I don't know, it's the gods. Like, what the hell happened? But luckily he has not. So they were able to defeat the water Yaksha, and we ended our session right after the battle. So we're going to go ahead and speed things up a little bit. After the battle with the Yaksha, the party is able to head back into town, and you're all able to find the nearest inn with Omug still with you, and you all are able to rest at the inn for obviously a discounted price. I'm going to go ahead and say for each and every single one of you to stay at the inn at a discount purifier price. That is going to be, we'll say, 3 gold for the night. And you're going to be well fed. You're going to each have your own rooms, and you're able to sleep peacefully throughout the rest of the night. Omug's also at the same inn. And everyone's HP is going to be full All your spells are back, and we'll start today's session bright early in the morning. The inn down below has begun to serve breakfast. You can go down for your food. Omug is up early. He's already sitting at the table eating while we're doing so. What is everyone doing early morning? Is everyone doing their own thing? Is everyone already up? What's everyone doing?
I'm just trying to figure out how we all got our own bedrooms, but I had to share with Eddie.
We're in a better town.
It's a better town.
Different continent.
This is some bullshit.
This is a better town than the town that you guys slept in that one time. You guys were in what? It was like some boonies town. I don't remember what town that was.
Are you sure that's what it was, or was it about money?
It could have been both, truthfully.
All right. Just thinking back. I'm just remembering.
Look, listen, you have purifier status this time around. You didn't have special status last time.
Oh, okay.
You got badges to show this time.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm pleased to have my own room.
Jesus. I'm pleased.
Wondering how that made sense, since I'm just as poor as I was, but...
You're poor?
I mean, I got 300 gold.
You got more than me?
Didn't we get money?
Yeah, y'all got paid.
Yeah.
Why are you poor?
Well, y'all start off with different amounts of gold.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, based off your background and your class and stuff. Also, based off what you spent. Remember, you guys bought a couple potions last time, too.
Yeah, you keep wasting money on women. That's not my problem.
Listen, we all have our vices. Let's get back to the inn. We're waking
not
up.
About me. Yome, I guess, is downstairs drinking some hot green tea.
Yes, that matcha.
Yeah.
All right. So what's everyone else doing?
Houta's drinking some mulled wine. Looking at Omug. Oh, good morning to you, Omug. How are you doing this morning?
Omug is doing good. Did you sleep well?
So. Getting some nightmares of the water, but that's about it.
Omug slept very good.
Omug is wide awake, and as he's saying this, you can see he picks up his very tiny cup of tea, and he just takes a sip with his pinky pointing outwards. And as he's doing so in his right hand, his other hand, he has what looks like a newspaper or of some kind of news-oriented sheet. And he's just reading off, and he has his little tiny glasses on his nose again, when he did when he played Go.
Elegance.
Eleganto.
Did you say that, or did your character say that?
My character said that. Elegance.
With shock. Elegance.
He takes another sip with his pinky out, and he slowly lowers the piece of paper.
Oh, yes. Omug is definitely very elegant. What about you? Omug likes to, know the news. I need to know and understand what is happening in Shimara.
It's very good of you, but I don't think I will be considered elegant. Not these days.
Not elegant? Why not? Omug has heard, especially because Omug now knows Houta. Houta likes women. Women really like elegant men and elegant women.
Well, it seems the only ones out I know, they only like money. They love gold, though. They definitely love gold.
Well, I mean, who doesn't love gold? Gold gets you everything. Well, no, that is a lie. It does not get you everything, but it gets you a lot of things.
Gold can get you wine and women.
There's not enough There's not enough gold in the world to make you elegant. She looks over at Houta.
Oh, fair enough. He raises his mug to you.
Okay. I don't want to fucking be that, so perfect.
Have you seen Roroi or Stella? Where are they?
I'm pretty sure Roy's sleeping off real big.
You
4-time death hangover?
I have never seen someone get knocked out so many times in my life. It is good thing Roroi survived last night. I would be sad if he died.
I don't think he slept enough. He should already be awake.
Right after sleeping during the
He's-
battle.
Roroi finally comes downstairs.
His ears are ringing.
No,
Talking shit.
no. You see a few plans in his hand as he walking down.
As you-
And
As you walk down the stairs, Omug slowly places his small cup of tea down and he points over at you like Leonardo DiCaprio in the meme.
What?
Oh! Here, yo! Roroi! You are awake! How are you feeling?
he pauses for a second.
Do you
sees
have a
that
lot of
Omug-
bruises?
He's about to say something, but he doesn't, and just sits down quietly with his plans in his hands.
Oh my
Feeling
goodness.
salty.
You wake up on the wrong side of bed? You do not
Sure.
say hello to friends?
I'm sorry. I'm just a little busy this morning.
I think you're hurting
Working.
his feelings.
Yeah. Hello, Roroi. How you doing over there? You want a Phoenix down?
A what?
A coffee?
Yes, Phoenix Down is good. Although I decided to go with this tea instead, Phoenix Down.
Never had that before. I'll try it.
Really keeps you alive.
Oh, come on now. Why would you say that, Houta?
I was looking for a joke somewhere, and I'll just go back to my mulled wine.
Now, where is Stella?
Sleep. Stella's not a morning person at all.
Damn.
She assumed she'd be woken up when she was needed. And for a small person, she snores very loud. Pretty sure she has sleep apnea. She might need somebody to go on there, up there and bang on the door.
Well, as you come down with Roy, again, there's food and drinks that are being served, so you can get whatever you need. And a couple minutes go by, and Stella's still not down. And at this point, Omug's looking around.
Still no Stella. Maybe someone should go wake her up. You know, we have to be out of bedroom by 9 o'clock.
Does Houta have to do it?
I'll do it.
Oh, good. He sits back down.
Perfect.
Oh, perfect.
Anyway.
Go wake up Stella, Roy.
Okay. So Roy heads up back upstairs, knocking on the door.
Looking for any excuse to not get jokes thrown his way.
Damn.
But he went to the wrong fucking bedroom for that. She laughing in her
knocks on-
sleep, thinking of raps to make fun of him.
As he knocks on the door, hey, Stella, I had a couple questions about kind of style you like for your armor.
Nothing.
The door creaks open.
I was like,
Oh, come in.
Are you decent?
Come in.
He slowly steps in.
She sits on the edge of the bed and starts putting on her shoes. And she's rubbing her eyes.
All right. I had a dream. Sometimes my inspirations for songs come to me in dreams, and I think I got your jingle all written out. Thanks for the vest, man.
And she reaches over and puts it on, hops off the bed, and
I didn't make it yet.
oh, she puts on her old raggedy shit then.
Well,
I haven't gone through that test yet.
I got your jingle.
No, I'll wait for it until I get your vest. But how do you feel about flames on your vest? You know, for the purest fire, right? Am I saying it right?
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay.
Yeah. Go for it.
He writes something down in his notes. And well, there's breakfast downstairs, so and it's pretty good.
Ooh,
She pushes him out. Well, she doesn't. She's not strong enough, but she just kind of shoves by him.
ooh.
Small feet patter
He just kind of
downstairs.
Roy looks around like Will
Like,
Smith
this conversation's
did.
over. I
Will
want some
Smith
fucking
did
food.
at the end of the at the end of
Fresh Prince.
Prince.
We no furniture left.
You come rushing downstairs, Stella.
Yep.
He heads downstairs.
Everyone sees Stella rushing downstairs, patting with her feet.
What's up, y'all?
Omug looks over.
Oh, good morning. Did you sleep okay, Stella?
Yeah, slept pretty hard. Does my hair look okay?
Omug thinks it looks okay.
Yeah.
She's looking in the breakfast buffet lid.
It's a little faded. It doesn't look as bad as I thought.
Oh, the bacon is good. For a lumberjack like yourself. I heard logs sawing up there.
Shut up.
All right.
Shut up.
Well, it is good to have you with us now, Stella. Everyone is awake. Because don't forget, you have to do another mission. I cannot join you on this one, unfortunately. Omug really wants to join you on next mission. But Omug needs to be assigned to a new team of purifiers.
Oh no, I'll be so sad.
Don't remind me. We have to go to the Amiwa Ruins without my old mug.
No, those other peers won't be as fire, but have fun.
I will do what I can. Just remember, Amiwa Ruins used to be giant town. It's very big. Definitely make sure you watch the shadows. It is now ruined city. Yaksha can hide anywhere.
Oh, thanks for that boost of confidence. She's a little shook on that one. Gotta watch the shadows.
Quite a job for you to leave us on, buddy.
Well, I am not doing it on purpose. I have to follow orders, just like the rest of you. But this is not the last time you see of Omug. I guarantee it. We will work together again in future.
Oh, cheers to that.
Mhm.
Yes,
Stella puts up her piece of jelly toast.
Mm-hmm.
yes. But before you get going, Omug wishes you best of luck. Do not die on Omug, or Omug will be very sad.
Nah, we're too lit to quit.
Houta's just looking over at Roroi. He ain't gonna say nothing though. He's just looking over there.
Roy's just drinking coffee, not even paying attention.
Well, hopefully we see you when we get back, Omug.
Oh, well, thank you.
We're
Omug,
not done with you.
what do you mean you're not done with me?
We like to hold on to people.
NPCs
them.
in particular.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, I am not going to be the type of NPC that is always there.
And that's what Ryan thinks. He keeps saying stuff like that, and we just
Well, we'll see
don't
about that.
listen.
We'll see.
You know how I know? It's because when you first met Omug, Omug did not go like this. Oh, hello. Omug is not Rogar, okay?
Well, of course
Who?
you didn't. 'Cause
Oh.
you're in disguise, Rogar.
Who's Rogar?
I do not know. Anyways, Mizuno Amari is supposed to come meet us here at the inn in the next hour. So I would definitely make sure you eat all the food you want and drink what you need to do before you get going.
Oh yeah, I'll take that advice. He starts stuffing bacon inside of his pack.
Oh, what? Inside of his pack.
Yeah, he's taking bacon with him.
Okay. You got bacon pockets?
Stella,
I do now.
Oh, good thinking.
You can
And
put
she
some hot
starts-
dogs in there so you have a pocket dog for later?
yeah, Stella's stuffing fruit in her satchel and other things.
Hey, pass me some of those biscuits. I'm taking those too.
Not
Yeah.
gonna be good later. I don't.
You
Right.
see
Muffins.
Roy just sitting there, kind of shocked.
Like, what are we doing?
What's going
Oh, you know what he's doing? He's stealing bacon and biscuits.
Right.
Okay, I know you said you had less money than me, but I don't think we're that poor.
I might get hungry later.
Yeah, it's nice to have snackums on the road.
All right, go ahead and grab some of this now.
Put some in your pockets. Let's go.
Hurry up.
No,
You too?
it is okay. You are going on very dangerous mission.
You need to be well fed.
I just couldn't see myself doing that.
Why? You have to survive.
He has too much class for a pocket dog.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Oh my.
You do know you are going to Amiwa Ruins. There is no town left. Every citizen and townsfolk all evacuated. The only people there now are Shimaran soldiers watching the western border. And you know what that means. If you go and you are hungry, the only food you will have is whatever the Shimaran military gives you, and it cannot be that good.
Why not try
I'll
to
just
say
do
that it's
that.
a good idea to have pocket dogs and like biscuits? Get out.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood to eat gruel and porridge. I'll take biscuits and bacon, thank you.
I'm just saying, you might want to take maybe a little bit, Roroi.
He sighs and
Bacon
reluctantly
in his
takes some.
pocket.
Yeah, there you go.
He's starting to feel a little ashamed of himself.
Quit. You guys are bullying him. into
I am
taking
not
bacon
bullying.
in his pockets.
You do not have to do it, Roroi. I'm just telling you. If you
Yeah.
go to Amiwa Ruins, there is no restaurant. There is no food. You have to bring your own food, or you have to rely on whatever Shimaran military gives you. And we all know that those Shimaran military food is not very good, especially on the western borders, because we are at war.
I mean, as long as it
Okay,
has.
Omug, realistically, how long is bacon gonna last in my pocket?
I don't know.
For how long we're traveling? I just want to
You
know.
are declared. You can cast some spells to make it good.
No, all I got is mending. I can put it back together.
Oh, well,
After you chewed it up.
I mean, if it breaks in two,
well, you could always
Anyway,
it's still gonna taste rotten.
you could always eat it on the way to Amiwa. You don't have to eat it in Amiwa.
No, Jesus.
I
All right, get
probably
your
did
goddamn biscuit dogs and let's go, or whatever we're eating.
yeah, you don't
Yeah.
have to get it. Just don't ask for none of mine.
Now, Leroy, if you're feeling a little ashamed, don't worry. Take it from me. Shame goes away very quickly. I know.
Well, as long as it has vitamins and just proteins and everything our body needs, that's all I need.
What
I'm gonna
now?
take some dried berries. I'm out of this conversation. She's leaving. She's going outside. With you guys. Your fucking rotted food in your pockets for weeks while we travel. I'm over it.
I'll eat it on the way. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
know. Have you never packed a lunch and then ate it 2
I
hours
hope
after you
eaten it
clocked
later.
in?
He's putting it in his pocket.
Yeah.
He's
ate
got
your lunch
grease
before
dripping
lunch.
out.
All right.
When are you gonna wash your pants?
Oh, it's in a pack, not in my pockets. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Houta, I was wondering if I could look at your sword.
Sure. It's nicked in places. I've had it. He hands you his scimitar. It's butt. You see rust marks, moth-eaten on the hilt.
You see this look of disgust on his face.
I looked like that too when I saw it. That's why I took it.
I got to do something with this. I can't. No, I can't. I can't. He puts it in his bag of holding and then heads out.
He's gonna follow suit. All right, little mug. I'll see you on a later day.
You take care now.
Safe travels.
Safe travels to you.
Bye,
To
Omug.
you?
Bye, Stella. Oh my, Stella, make sure that you watch over my boy Roroi. I do not want him to die.
Me either. Not before he makes my vest. See ya.
Damn.
So Omug's gonna stay at the inn. So all four of you, then you leave the inn.
Yeah.
All right. As you all step out of the inn, there is what looks like a Shimaran guard who is standing outside, and he messages to all of you. He waves over. Purifiers. Mizuno Amari is awaiting you at the shrine. Follow me.
Okay, lead the way.
And this guard will lead you all back up to the center shrine of town. And once you arrive at the shrine, you walk to the entrance. Yet again, you see that poor guy sitting at the desk outside the main doors of the shrine. He looks frazzled. He's still
flipping through pages like he did when you first arrived.
Guy hates us.
And as he's flipping through the pages, the guard leads you to the doors, and the guy at the desk looks up at you. It's you guys again. Please enter the shrine and then walk to the right as soon as you enter into the room of teleportation, please. And as the doors open and the guard leads you inside, and he points into the room, and the room's doors are open to the right. And as you step in, you all can see there are glyphs that have been inscribed on the floor in the center of the room. And as you look around, there are several talismans hanging up on the walls of the room, as well as on the floor around this glyph, this magical like circle that's been inscribed down on the wood. And as you all enter, the guard looks over at you. It will be a few minutes before Mizuno Omari arrives with the fellow monks to teleport you to Amiwa Ruins. Please stand by. And he turns around and he begins to walk off, leaving the four of you to yourselves for a few minutes.
That's a bad idea.
He was like, I can't deal with them, so you're going to have to leave them here.
Do you guys do anything before the monks arrive?
Stella pulls a muffin out, takes the top off of it.
Roy, give me a piece of bacon. I mean, not Roy. Did you bring bacon?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, thanks.
He hands you a rasher of bacon.
And I put it on my blueberry muffin and I take a bite.
Salty, sweet. Great. I'm really glad we bought this.
That'll look good. He's going to eat some bacon himself.
Minutes.
Here, she gives him some of the muffin.
Eat them together.
Oh, let me try this. Oh, it's heavenly. Oh, it's nice. Thank you.
I hate this group.
He's just smacking his lips.
You hear her. She's angry.
Leroy's just taking Hota's sword, taking a whetstone and just.
Why are you playing with his sword, bro?
Are you making him step before mine? I put my order in first.
Don't worry, I got yours. It's just I can't. The sword's just horrible. I can't look at it anymore.
Oh, that's all right. He says that while crumbs are falling from his mouth.
Leroy gives his food that he took to them. I'm no longer hungry.
Oh, I ain't gonna go to waste. Yeah, throw that in the pocket.
Pocket bacon?
It's taking those monks a long time.
What if they don't show up? What if they're just here to like?
Wouldn't blame them.
Okay.
Well,
They're observing us right now, like trying to figure us out. Like, what's wrong with this group?
One thing they learned today: we're resourceful.
Oh yeah.
I'll make a meal out of nothing now. Don't play with me.
Maybe they'll pay us more because they think we can't afford food.
Oh, maybe we should look poorer.
Oh, brought bacon.
Good idea.
Pocket too. Pocket bacon.
Want some bacon in your pocket too?
Oh no! Well, I don't want your bacon in my pocket. I should have brought my own.
What's wrong with my bacon?
A lot.
All right, fair enough.
Just as you are all speaking, soon enough you hear some monks chanting in the hallway.
Oh no.
And they soon enter, and a couple of them have the prayer beads around their necks. Some of them have it around their wrists as they're moving their hands around, chanting. And you notice 4 of them enter the room, and they all begin to surround the magical circle that has been inscribed on that wooden floor. And as the 4 monks continue to chant, the shrine maiden of this temple, as you all have already, or the shrine that you already met, Mizuno Omari, she's going to step into the room after the 4. And as you see her step in, she has another person walking next to her holding up a plate with this, or I should say a plate, but a tray, the silver tray with tea, pot and a teacup on it. And she walks to the center in the back of the room, in between two of the monks. And she slowly just sits down at one of the chairs that are in the room as she just grabs the teacup from the tray after the person following her pours the tea into the cup. She takes a sip and she looks at the four of you. Good morning. Welcome back to Kaori Shrine. Are you all ready to be transported to the Amiwa Ruins?
Is
Oh,
this
yeah.
something that like any of us would have been like have done before?
What do you mean?
Like teleported in this way?
So teleportation, specifically groups of people, is, I don't want to say extremely rare, but it is not it's uncommon. So what you guys are seeing, you've heard about teleportation. You all know about teleportation. However, you all do know that teleporting a group of people such as yourselves takes quite a bit of magic and time to prepare, which is why the shrine where you're at, and particularly many of the bases around Shimara and Ashai, military-wise and government-wise, they'll have certain areas that are designated to use teleportation, but it is not an easy feat, which is why there are 4 monks there to teleport you. And it's not something you're going to be able to teleport back without another magical circle that has been prepped to teleport. So the magical circle is specifically made to teleport. So as far as if any one of you have done it before, I will let you guys choose if you have teleported before or not. But you do know that teleportation is a thing, at least here in Ashai.
Oh,
It's not surprising.
Yeah,
I'll
you're not
roll for
you're
it.
not surprised, but if you want to roll or whatever to see if you've done it, that's up to you.
I'll roll
Remember,
for
it is uncommon.
I was just gonna ask if we were gonna throw up or something when we teleported. I just had questions.
I mean, you can ask if your character doesn't know.
But I didn't know if they would know.
Got 11 on history.
So I mean, you got above average. You do know. I would say that specifically, Roroi and Yome probably have never teleported before because they are from a small island in the Utsuni Isles, and this is their first time on the mainlands. So teleporting is probably something they've never done.
Okay.
That would be my take on it. But you both know of teleportation. Probably don't know how it works, but you know of it.
Holton knows other things about teleportation. He has questions too. Oh, teleportation. Is this legal?
Mizuno Amare takes another sip from her cup, and she just folds a leg over the other. Of course it's legal. Have none of you teleported before?
No. How does it work?
Well, my dear friends, it works by, firstly, creating a magical circle as the one you see before you. I'm going to require all 4 of you to step into the magical circle so that my monks here can chant the spell to send you all off. Unfortunately, it's a one-way ticket, so you'll have to come back to Kaori Shrine or wherever else after your mission is done by foot.
Oh, is that so? Oh, with all that chanting, I was thinking Shang Tsung was going to come in to take us to one of his islands.
Ooh.
Oh, don't worry about it. He's going to step in the circle. If I end up at one of Shang Tsung's islands, I'm going to be coming back to point a finger at you.
Well, that's if you survive the Mortal Kombat.
Fair enough.
Wait, there's Mortal Kombat around here?
Oh, get in the circle.
Are we gonna get sick?
Probably.
You shouldn't be getting sick. My monks here are very well versed in the magic of teleportation. Now, it is possible during transportation that you could feel a bit queasy, depending on who casts the spell, but I promise my monks here are the best that we have to offer here at Kaori Shrine. Now, do you remember what the mission is that I have tasked you? And by the way, I want to thank you before I send you all off on finishing off the Yaksha from last night. So there were Yaksha in the lake. My guards have gone and collected whatever remains of the Yaksha were there. And before I do send you off, she looks at the person next to her holding the tray, and the person puts the tray down and walks over to the 4 of you and hands you all 50 gold coins each. There is your pay for defeating the Yaksha last night. Don't think I forgot.
Oh, that's quite generous of you. He's gonna put it in his packet and take out some bacon to eat right in front of her.
She raises an eyebrow. I don't know if you want to eat while being teleported, Houta Liu-bei.
Why not? He uncorks a skin and starts drinking some wine while he's at it. What are you talking about?
Someone's gonna have to do a constitution.
Yes, someone's gonna have to do someone's gonna be constitution save when you teleport.
He has to wash down the bacon.
Well,
nasty.
Yeah, the other three of you, I would make sure that you at least stand as far away as you can within the circle from your dear friend Holt. He might be spilling his insides during the transportation process. But you all remember, you are meeting with my guard and one of my loyal subjects at the Amiwa Ruins. Ashina Ruri, she is going to be meeting you at the destination that you are going to be teleported at. And from there, you are to take her orders and accomplish your mission there. Once your objective is complete, you are to return here to Kaori Shrine to await further directions. Do we have any questions before you are all teleported away?
We're not going to merge together, are we?
Oh, my dear friend, no, of course not. This isn't like the stories you hear.
Heard one about a fly and a man.
Well, that fly and that man, they were doing some devilish things. Things the Omnikami would not even look at, let alone mention. That man had issues.
Stop reading dirty stories. What he does in his free time?
Don't read dirty stories.
Why not? You know, never mind about that.
Yes, never mind about that.
Well, I'm ready whenever you are. Go ahead, take me to one of Shang Tsung's islands. I'm ready.
All right, is everyone prepared then? Everyone step in the circle, and I wish you all the best of luck. And I hope that the Yaksha sightings are not legit and possibly just animals of some kind that the soldiers probably saw because they are weary. But I wish you the best of luck. Remember, if there are Yaksha, you are to vanquish all of them, not leave a trace. You are to purify the ruins, and depending on what the situation is, if there are more Yaksha than you can handle, I will do my best to send reinforcements. I wish you all well. And she leans back and sips her tea again, and she claps her hands after sipping the tea. And the four monks begin to raise the right hands with the prayer beads as they continue to chant. And you can see the magical circle from beneath begins to glow a bright blue. And as it glows bright blue, this aura is created around you. You cannot step out of the aura once it has been created, and you all feel yourselves becoming lighter. And within seconds, you feel your bodies disappearing from the material plane. And I'm going to have Houta make me a constitution saving throw.
All right.
I want to be clear, I was not standing near him.
What did you roll?
6.
So, midway teleportation, Houta, because you drank that wine so early in the morning and smashed that greasy bacon, mid-teleport, the insides of your gut begin to churn. You feel sick. You feel as if you're about to throw up. And as soon as you all arrive at the current destination of your teleportation, as you appear, your guts begin to come out from your mouth. And you just throw up all over the place. It is a disgusting sight.
Woo! Oh, I feel a lot better. How about you guys?
No.
No.
Oh, come on. That happens all the time.
You're a disgusting disgrace.
I think I might get sick.
Oh, don't do that.
So what is happening at this current moment is you are all teleported to a specific area in the Amiwa Ruins. You find yourselves inside a residence, a fairly large residence here in the Amiwa Ruins. Remember, Amiwa used to be a town, a major town in Shimada to the west, near the borders. It is surrounded by the Shikuzen Peaks, but inside the large facility, you are teleported specifically into a garden. It is a garden in the center of the facility. A beautiful garden is surrounding you, but next to you or close to the group, I'm going to reveal a map, and you're going to see a couple of individuals standing there waiting for the party to be teleported. They are waiting for you to arrive. So I'm going to reveal the next map. It's going to be down below.
Not Biggs and Wedge, Ryan.
Yes.
What is
Yes.
this?
So as you all teleport again, Houta is spilling the beans. He is thrown up on the floor. And as that happens, there are 3 individuals, humanoids, that are staring at you, waiting for the group to appear. What you see before you, there is a bugbear. He is a fairly big bugbear, not nearly as big as the ogre Omug, but you see this bugbear standing there in armor. He's not in samurai-like armor, and he's also not in Mazugro-like armor. He looks to have more of a European, like Western armor, more so of like, I should say, Tirister looking armor.
Mm-hmm.
White man.
And there is next to that, next to that bugbear who looks like Chewbacca, there is a female samurai who is standing there waiting for you as well. She has her helmet on along with her mask. She has this Oni-looking mask on her face that covers most of you can see her eyes and her mouth, but that's about it. And next to her, there is a dwarf who is also in Tirister-looking like armor. And the 3 of them are waiting for you. And as you all appear, Houta starts barfing. And you can see the 3 of them look over at Houta almost immediately with disgust.
Sorry, he ate pocket bacon.
He wipes his mouth. Ah, that's much better. How's everyone doing?
What a first impression.
He looks at the Oni mask. Oh, that's charming.
As the woman in the middle is staring at the 4 of you, the dwarf steps up. Oi! Welcome to Amiwa Ruins. I'm Wedge. This here bugbear is Biggs. And the lady next to us is Ashina Ruri. Welcome to the ruins. Are you the purifiers, I'm assuming, that were sent by Mizuno Amari? What are your names?
I'm Yome.
Pleasure to meet you, Yome. What about you? He looks over at Stella.
Stella Bogenheim.
Welcome, Stella. And what about you, sir? He looks at Roroi.
I'm Roroi Royce. He bows.
Welcome, Roroi. Wedge bows back, and then he slowly looks at Houta. And what about you? You look like you boffed up your breakfast. Did you make the mistake of eating and drinking while teleporting?
I wouldn't call it a mistake, but I'm Houta Liu-bei at your service.
You might want to clean yourself off. That smell might attract the Yaksha.
Oh, we ain't gotta go anywhere then. They'll come straight for us.
Roy just looks dead at Houta.
Yes.
He just shakes his head.
I'll take my sword back if you don't mind.
Yeah, he gives back his sword. He doesn't tell him, but he enchanted it.
Oh, he doesn't tell him?
No, it just looks shiny. Just going to end up using his enchanted weapon.
Okay.
He grabs it. He grabs his sword, spins it like Cloud, and sheathes it.
Make sure it's +1 to your attacks and damage.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. So as you hand the blade back to Houta, you can see Wedge steps back and the female samurai steps forward, and she looks at the 4 of you. Brand new purifiers, I take it? How experienced are the 4 of you? What has Mizuno Amari sent me? Tell me.
She sent you purifiers.
The
How
purest
experienced?
of fires. But we're kind of a new group. So this is like our third mission or something?
Mm.
But
Brand
we're
new
all really
purifiers.
strong as individuals. I'm sure that's why she sent us.
Good. You're gonna have to be. If we are fighting Yaksha, I want the strongest at my side, not the weakest. And she looks over at Houta, especially not ones that throw up during combat, yet alone teleportation.
Oh, I find you attractive too.
They at your neck, man.
Also, what's wrong with Biggs and Wedge? What are you
I
telling
was
me?
just saying.
You gotta have a Biggs and Wedge.
I said not the Final Fantasy.
If Rob knows from our prior campaign a
Yup.
long time ago, Biggs, damn it, Biggs.
He said, Biggs, God damn it, Biggs.
Anyways, that's inside joke from a prior campaign. But so as the three of them are looking you over, the bugbear steps forward. Howdy. I am Biggs. Wedge and I come from Aloria. It's a pleasure to meet ya. And
Yeah,
for
I
all-
like him.
And for those, as I mentioned, Aloria is the nation that's directly to the west of Shimada, but it's also the nation that was already been conquered by Koldar. So what you're seeing are Wedge and Biggs are from Aloria, and lore-wise, Aloria is the only nation in Ashai that is a mixed bag in terms of cultures. So you'll definitely have some Shimaran culture in Aloria, but you also have some culture that comes from Tirister in Aloria. Aloria is going to have, your mountain dwarves that sailed over from Tirister, as well as a couple gnomes, potentially some dragonborn, but not very many. But even though it is a mixed bag of some of the races from Tirister, it is still mostly made up of the Ashayan races as well as cultures. But you're going to see some bits of home, at least for Stella, in the nation of Aloria, which is why you're seeing the dwarf and the bugbear in more of a Tirister looking armor style. The mountain dwarves in Aloria are known for making armor, specifically there. So Stella, you feel a bit more at home just by seeing the dwarf.
Sorry.
Ashina
was-
Ruri, though, looks at the rest of you. Well, we don't have much time. Please follow me. I will debrief you on what is happening here in the Amiwa Ruins. But first, I wish to take you to our campaign room. Follow me. And you can see she turns around, and on her back, she has this glaive attached on her back. And then to her side, she has a sheathed katana. You can see Wedge, the dwarf, has this giant warhammer on his back. And then Biggs has a greatsword on his back as well. And the three of them begin to walk out. You are currently in the small, garden building that's inside the middle of a garden, but she's going to lead you out of the garden and into another section of the facility. As you're walking through the facility, it's somewhat of a rundown facility. You can definitely tell that this building has seen war. The building has parts of it falling off. Parts of the ceiling have been destroyed. It looks like they're using it as possibly a hideout of some kind within the city. But there are only a couple soldiers or samurai that you see standing around in this facility as you're walking through it. But eventually, the three of them lead you to another room within the facility. And inside the room, there is a large table with a map sprawled up onto it. It's open, and as you look down at the map, you can see it is a war map. This is the war room, at least for this particular facility. And on the map, you definitely can tell there are pieces all over, which represent forces of Koldar. It represents Shimaran forces, and etc. But as you step in there, Biggs shuts the door, so it's only the three of them along with your party in the room. And Ashina Ruri walks around the table, and she places both hands onto the table, and she looks at the four of you, then down at the map, and she begins to point at the map. This is where we're at, right here. The map you see before you is specifically of Amiwa before it was destroyed. Now, we have several soldiers scattered throughout the ruins as hideouts. As you all know, We are currently holding off the Western Front from the Koldarians, but you have been sent to specifically hunt down some Yaksha. And then she's going to point in several sections of the ruins on the map. Sections here, 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 and here. Soldiers have spotted, quote-unquote, Yaksha. You are to investigate, destroy any Yaksha that you come across. However, there is particularly one spot I believe is going to be the most beneficial to search first, and that is to the south of the ruins. And she slowly points to the southern part of the map. Here, specifically, there is water canals that lead into the sewers of Amiwa. We believe that some of the Yaksha are using the sewers to hide during the day and to spread whatever corruption that they're attempting to spread down below. So I'm going to require the four of you to accompany me, Biggs and Wedge, to the sewer front. However, once we arrive, I believe a pincer is going to be the best strategy at hand. The sewers has two entrances. Your team will be entering the sewers from the eastern side. I will be entering from the western side, and we will meet in the middle, and whatever Yaksha we come across, we shall vanquish. And any Yaksha that attempts to escape will either run into you or me. Do we have any questions?
No. Sounds good.
It's a pretty good plan, really.
Square is a cheese sandwich.
All right.
Square as a cheese sandwich. Well, she looks at Roroi, who's silent. And you, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Good, because we're going to be cutting the necks of the Yaksha. Whatever blood you come across, make sure that it's burned.
Okay.
Oh, is it now? Not on the first date. Let's buy me some food first.
He takes a deep breath. But before we get going, is there anything the four of you need? This could be your last mission. One of you could die. All four of you could die. It is a battlefield after all, and death knows the battlefield.
Holt is kind of bored with the word death.
Was that a poem? Was that an original?
No.
We need potions.
I appreciate you being honest.
We have some.
You did
We
buy
use it?
potions. You bought potions last session.
I don't think we used any, right?
No. I don't.
No.
Whoa, did you guys use any during that fight?
No,
I don't think you
No,
I
we
was
bought
just-
some after the fight.
I was just healing his ass off. I don't think.
No, I didn't use any. I didn't get a chance
All
to.
right, if I remember,
Hey.
everyone has at least one or two potions.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. We
okay.
bought some before that. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
just
use
want to
any.
make sure that it wasn't,
Make sure does everyone have potions in their inventory?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got two
Yeah,
potions and an antidote.
All right, just want to make sure you all have that before anything happens, because I know how you all be.
Oh, come on.
I can only heal so much, man.
Ashina Ruri she steps back, and then she looks over at Biggs and Wedge, and then she looks back at the team. So, you're all ready to go then. You sure there's nothing any of you need before we leave? As I said, this could be your last mission.
You keep saying that. Is there something that you think we need?
Oh, I know what I need, but I have to wait until afterwards.
No, I'm just attempting to be accommodating as...
Oh, no, I'm just scared that we're not knowing something. It sounds like you know something. That's all I want to know.
Your tone is quite ominous.
I've been fighting Yaksha and Koldarians for many years now, so my experiences have led me to the battlefield several times, and I will kill whatever I need to.
Oh my.
Oh, it's just easy now. Easy. They're scaring the boy.
Oh, Big steps to the bugbear. Big steps forward. Ah, don't worry about Ashina Ruri. She has seen quite a bit of battle in her time, and she loves it, actually. Don't let her fool you. She likes to fight.
I can tell.
Roroi just has some. He's got some things he's got to work through, so don't mind him. He's seen some shit.
The big bear looks,
Yeah.
or the bugbear looks over at Roroi. What's wrong, buddy? Biggs will make sure he's got your back.
I don't think that's gonna make him feel better.
He'll be fine. He'll just take a nap.
Well, Are you really that new are you really newbies? What kind of Yaksha have you fought before?
What are we on trial?
No, I'm just wanting to know what makes them so scared. You should be used to combat by now, yes? If you fought the Yaksha.
Who said I'm scared?
No one said he's scared. I'm just saying.
This is
He's
just how
gone
he
down a
psychs
few
up.
times.
Ashina just speaks from behind Biggs. Good! There is no room for fear on the battlefield, for fear will consume you, and death comes once you are consumed.
Oh, I don't think we're going on our date no more.
Could you tone that down just a hair? Just a little bit.
That's the wrong question right there. Don't say that.
Look, we're just trying to be accommodating. You know, if you're hungry, we got some food. Well, if you want to relax after teleporting for a few, an hour or so, we got some time. However, we do believe hunting down these Yaksha, if they're really there in the sewers, during the daytime is probably the best. We don't want to go out during the night.
Don't want to go on a boat.
A couple things I needed to do, but I needed a little bit more time. So,
what do you need time for? Biggs looks up at you.
Just need a place to do some work with, like a blacksmith shop or whatnot.
There ain't no smithy here.
I figured as much, but let's just get this done.
You sure? You need to
work out. These people are weird.
You need to work on your armor or your weapons, because if that's what you need to do, you should probably do it before we see Yaksha.
No, he just likes to play with stuff. It's fine.
If I do I have time?
Of course. How long do you think it'll take you? Depends on how long it'll take. We don't have all day now. We don't want to go out during the night.
I guess you'll try to work on everything. Just let me know when you're ready. I just work what I can.
Very well.
Go from there.
Very well. We can wait a little. A couple of hours. What do you think, Wedge? Wedge, the dwarf, looks over. Oi! I could use another hour or two to drink or two. I don't want to rush into combat now. I'm not like Ashina Ruri over here. She likes death. She likes the sight of blood. Don't let her fool you now.
I don't think she was fooling us.
I like these two.
Yes, if you want to get a drink, now's the time to do it,
I'll be coming with you. Yeah, lead the way.
Oh, well, follow good old Wedge here. Let me show you the drinks we have in this small facility. It's not much, but it will do you in for at least a few minutes. Now, don't get too drunk now. We are about to go on a mission, and if you don't want to die now, right? Follow good old Wedge. I'll show you the drinks.
Hota's gonna strut like Dr. Livesey in Treasure Island. All you hear is funk music behind him.
Wedge steps out of the war room and goes around the corner. There is a very tiny room not too far down the hallway. You can see there's one soldier that's sitting there. And in this very small room, there is a couple of barrels. And one of the barrels has a bit of wine in it. There, we have some wine here. Rice wine specifically. Take a glass.
Rust wine, you say? All right.
Oh, yes. It's not bad. Specifically brewed from back home in Aloria. The damn Koldarians, though. They stopped it. We can't get any more. They took over Aloria as you know it. So this is the last barrel we have. So take a sip. I'm proud of the rice wine in Aloria.
He takes a sip. This is a unique taste. I don't think I've ever had something like this.
Yes. Do you like it, though? That's the question.
That's pretty good. It won't beat a hearty red, but it'll serve.
Quite a connoisseur you are. What other drinks have you had, friend?
Dragon's grog.
What? You've had dragon's grog before? Where?
Oh, yeah, now I can't really remember. It's been my past 5 years ago.
And
but
you
whatever.
didn't die. I'd be damned. Most people that drink that collapse instantly.
Oh, the dying part happened later on, but whatever.
Well, that would mean the only other person I once knew that had dragon's grog collapsed almost immediately. Can't say he saw the next sun rise. We'll just keep it at that.
Oh, that's too bad.
You
Poor
play a
bastard.
dangerous game, drinking dragon's grog. Well, you got some cojones on you. I like it. We're gonna need it down there in the sewers if there's really Yaksha.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I was only offering the drinks to kind of lighten up the mood for your purifiers. We see a lot of your purifiers come and go frequently, so we do what we can to make sure, you at least enjoy yourselves before battle.
I think Roroi is the one that needs to drink more than I do.
That boy has a wedgie or something up his ass.
Oh, don't worry about him. This is how he gets psyched up.
Well,
For killing.
As long as he can kill Yaksha, that's all that matters.
Oh, he kills with the best of them. You ought to see him. Don't worry. He'll show you.
Biggs soon enters I'm sorry, not Biggs. The soldier that was there enters the room and looks at the two of you. And then he looks back out and he just looks as if he's standing guard at that door. But while Wedge is giving you Houta some drinks, what are the rest of you doing? Roroi, you said you're working on your armor? Or your weapon?
Working on armor.
What specifically are you working on, just so I know?
Actually, I was going to work on Stella's vest or leather armor.
Okay. Are you doing so in the war room? Or did you step out? Like I said, you're in a facility. It's a fairly large facility, but it's broken down. You're not going to find all the tools you need, and you're probably not going to want to leave the facility because you are directly like inside.
Yeah, I'll probably stay in the war room. Just use all the tools I have from the bag of holding.
Okay, so we're going to say that you have a couple of hours to work on that. What is Yome and Stella doing at this time? Biggs and Ashina are still in the war room with the two of you as the other two leave. But what are the two of you doing?
I did not have a plan, so I don't know. I guess I'm just chilling, just
Chilling?
vibing.
Just vibing? Okay.
Yeah.
What's Stella doing?
Stella has she's practicing her jingle for Roroi, and she has some rhymes written on a muffin wrapper, and she's kind of just going over to herself, walking back and forth. If you see her scratch on the pad, no. Trying to remember her dream.
As you're scratching on that pad, trying to remember it, the bugbear hears you sigh a bit. What's wrong?
No, nothing. Just trying to bring some dreams to life.
Bringing dreams to life. What kind of dreams do you have?
I'm a lyricist of sorts. As my friend, I'd write a jingle for, his blacksmith company. I'm almost there. I could feel it. But it just doesn't have that head bob feeling like I had when I dreamt about it. Yeah, you ever heard a really good song and you didn't even realize your head was bobbing? It was so good.
He looks at you, and then you can see the bugbear. Big just looks up. You're bringing me back memories from Aloria. Yeah, there was once a bard at my hometown. She was really good with the instruments, and she would sing during the night sky. We'd see the stars. It was beautiful, and you can see a teardrop comes down his eye.
Damn. Powerful.
Stella in the background. She's watching him cry. She's creating mood music.
He just
Perfect inspiration.
He sniffs. He just wipes the tear coming down his eye. I miss those times in Aloria. Damp Koldarians ruined it all. And now we have to fight Yaksha too. Oh, when times were simpler, I miss them times. You would have been great friends with my bard friend that I knew.
Yeah. We have a way of getting along.
Tell me, where are you from? You from Aloria too?
For Tirister.
Oh, you're from Tirister. I see. Well, welcome to Ajay. How long have you been here?
Lost track. I'm really old. Not older than I look, so I've been here, I've been there. Been a little bit of everywhere, but never been in this shithole.
Whoa. Whoa. Looks like
Oh, I'm sure it didn't used to be a shithole, but you gotta admit it kind of is now.
Oh no. Amiwa Ruins used to be a wonderful, busy town. Very many travelers, very many people, really good food, extremely lively. Until obviously the war took over and the Kuldarians kind of destroyed the damn place, but Shimara was able to recapture it, and now we're fighting them on the western borders. But no, this place used to be a star in the sky, as I call it. Very nice place. But now it is what it is. World isn't a nice place. But you've seen many places. What's your favorite place that you've come across?
That's a good question. I'd have to say, I don't know.
Have you
Sorry,
ever been?
disappointing answer, I know.
Have you ever been to Aloria prior to Koldar's invasion?
No,
No.
I don't remember.
I think you would like it there. A bit of touristers in Aloria. Have you only been here in Shimara for most of your time here in Ashai?
Yeah, just really here for work and to build my own lore, step out, be a one-woman band, travel on the road. This is just a stepping stone, man.
To become a legend.
Hell yeah. I want everybody to know my songs, my rhymes. I want to be a legend.
You have big dreams. Biggs likes big dreams. Now, I wish you the best of luck. And hopefully we all survive this night or this day in the sewers. But you mustn't worry. Wedge and I can handle our own. And Ashina Ruri, she's a little cuckoo for combat, but she knows how to fight. You're in good hands.
Well, good. I've got you guys' back too.
Good. That's what we like to hear. We are on the same team anyways.
Hell yeah. Purifier! All right, let me
what?
Purifiers, but we're the best. So we're the purest fires.
Oh, I see. I understand. Purest fire.
Yeah.
I get it. It's a play on words. I like it. It's a good name.
I gotta confess, I was a little scared to say it to the group. I thought they'd hate it, but
if they hate a name like that, they're idiots. I like it.
And I like you. She puts her hands on her hips. This was a pleasant conversation.
Of course. Well,
let me go check on my armor.
All right, go ahead.
So I was gonna say a couple hours do go by. Roroi, you're able to work on whatever you're working on, and Houta, you were able to get a couple of drinks with Wedge, but a couple hours do go by. Roroi, please mention what exactly have you accomplished so far in that.
You see basically the size or the outline of the armor. See that some of it's stitched together. He still needs to add studded parts. I don't know how much he needs to work on in a couple hours.
Okay. We'll say you do get a decent amount done on the armor, but it is not finished. You won't be able to use it in the next combat that you do happen to come across, but you do definitely make progress on it. So after that hour or two goes by, Wedge brings Houta back to the room, and everyone's back in the room. And you can see at this point, Ashina, Ruri, and Biggs Wedge are grabbing their weapons, and they're going to be ready to get going. And they look at you, and Biggs just looks at the team.
Are you ready?
Where's we gonna be? Let's do this.
Follow us.
And the three of them begin to lead you outside of the facility. And as you are led outside of the facility, there's a couple guards standing there, and they just wave at you all. And you now find yourselves walking through the ruined streets of Amiwa during the day. The sun is out. It's a beautiful day. However, can't say it's all that much of a beautiful day with the current situation of the ruins. The ruins all around you, as I mentioned, used to be a bustling town. Now you see destroyed buildings. Sidewalks and roads have been destroyed. You see wood, stone, everything is just in tatters. It looks horrible. You have to make your way down south of the town, but as you slowly make your way down, it is fairly silent in the ruins. You don't see anything that really jumps out at you other than just ruins, really. But just the sight of this town being completely destroyed is, and can be, depending on your characters, an eye-opener to what war looks like. And as you get further south of the town, you come across, you're following some water canals. And as you do so, it does lead to what looks like some stairs that begin to head down into the sewers. And as you get there, the 3 NPCs stop, and Ashina Ruri looks at the 4 of you. Here is where we will split up. This is the eastern entrance. We will be entering from the west. So Biggs, Wedge, and I are going to be leaving you from this point on, and we will meet you in the center of the sewers down below. There's only one path you can take, so just continue down that path. Do we understand?
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm the mystery gang. Come on, gang, let's split up.
Absolutely, Scoob.
And as the 4 of you prepare to head down below, you can see the other 3, they begin to walk away, and they walk to the west to get into the sewers from the western portions of the town. But as the 4 of you go down the stairs, you enter the sewers, and down below you can hear the water flowing from the water canals up above down into the sewers. But it is fairly dark down below. There aren't any torches to light your way. Some of the sun from above is shining down into the sewer areas, only leaving some sunlight into whatever sections the sun can pierce down into the sewers. But it's, for the most part, it's going to be somewhat dark down there. So if you have lights, torches, or whatever, now is the time that you're going to want to use them.
Dark vision activate.
Roroi pulls down his goggles.
I have dark vision. That's right.
Dark vision.
All right. So with that, and we will end this episode of Taverns and Caverns there. Thanks again for listening to another exciting episode of Taverns and Caverns, everyone. If you enjoyed our shenanigans, we ask that you please leave us ratings and reviews on Apple iTunes or any other podcast platform that you use. Also, please be sure to check out the Taverns and Caverns Patreon for exclusive content that you won't want to miss. You can find me on Twitter at HaphazardDM.
Yo, I'm Brad. I play Stella. And you can follow me on Twitter at Blaze_Nancy Bride King or NBK.
I am Robert Jones, and I played Houta Liu-bei. You can find me on YouTube, Trubone, Trubone.
I'm Felicia, and I play Yome. You can find me on Insta or Twitter at daggertribal.
I'm Rodimus, playing Roroi Royce. You can find me on Twitter at Rodimus7901 or at Instagram at Rodimus83.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Those are all of our players and our cast members for Taverns and Caverns Season 2. Until next time, take care.